Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video is a tutorial on the makeup that I'm wearing right now. This is basically the makeup that I wore when I was in New York because I didn't bring that much makeup with me. I thought we were actually going to like a beachy area. So I brought this NARS Klein palette with me and one other eyeshadow. And so I used all of these as eyeshadows. So tutorial using this. So this is what I would consider like a travel makeup look, a makeup look where you can look put together, but it's kind of fast. It's not, you know, as time consuming as other makeup looks because you don't have a very complex eye look. This is like a good everyday kind of natural looking makeup look with just like a little oomph to it because I did put on eyeliner and heavier mascara. But I thought it would be cool to show you guys how to use like these products as eyeshadow. So if you travel, you don't have to bring like so much stuff with you and like limited brushes and all of that good stuff. And I also tried to use as much of the products that was in my last haul video as I could. So there's a lot of the products that was in that haul video I used in this makeup tutorial. So if you would like to see all those products in action and how I got this makeup look, then just keep watching. So I'm going to start with this Urban Decay spray. It's just nice and refreshing. And then I'm going in with this Tarte Under Eye Primer. I couldn't find my Smashbox one, so I use this one, but I do prefer the Smashbox one. And then I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer, basically as an additional hydration layer, not really as a primer. And then I'm putting the Amazing Cosmetics Line Filler on the wrinkles on my forehead. This is my favorite line filler. And then since everybody's using this Nivea Shave Balm, I am going to try it out also. It did make my makeup last all day, but other primers do that also, so I don't know. And then for the pores, the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. This is definitely my favorite pore filler, and I just put it on my cheeks and my chin where my pores are a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to conceal the dark circles with my favorite concealing product of life, I think, this MAC Studio Conceal Duo, and I like the peach side, and I do put it in the corners of my eyes also, but not really onto my eyelid because I don't want my eyelid to get super cakey with product. And then I'm trying the Makeup Forever foundation stick. This is the first time that I used it. And I read on the website, you're basically supposed to stripe it on your face like this and then buff it in with a buffing brush. It didn't really say sponge, I don't think. So I used this Morphe 439 brush and just brushed it all, buffed it all over my face. It looked really, really nice from basically my eyes down, but I felt like it really accentuated the lines on my forehead. I have only used it this one time, so I'm going to keep trying it a couple different times and see if maybe my skin was just a little bit drier that day or what the deal was. And then I'm using the Sephora Bright Futures Concealer. And I really like this concealer, but again, I can't stand the wand. You have to go back in so many times to get product. It's really, really irritating. So I may break up with this concealer. We'll see. But I'm highlighting with the color Custard. The other color is the color Madeline, I believe. It'll be in the description box. And then I am blending it out with this Real Techniques sculpting brush. I think this is a sculpting brush. And I like this brush for blending out the highlighter because you can get it into the corners of your eyes really nicely because of the shape. And I did like that, but I did find it a little bit messy for underneath your eyes. The product kind of goes all over the place a little bit. And then I always like to run this precision brush underneath my eyes and on my eyelids, and then in the corner of my nose also after I've buffed in all the foundation and concealer, just to make sure that there's no like excess product in those kind of sensitive areas. And then I'm going to set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I really, really love this powder. A good drugstore alternative for this, though, is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Powder, which really is just as good, in my opinion. I use that one quite a bit also. And it's in a smaller container, so that would be even better for travel. But I'll set all the concealer with this brightening powder on my nose, chin, and forehead. And then I'm going in with the new Maybelline setting powder, the white finely milled one. And I really, really like this powder. It does have blurring properties and is mattifying and does help make your makeup last longer. It's a really great product. And this is the Clinique Brow Mousse. And I like this one too. It's definitely thicker than the Benefit Gimme Brow. If you get a bolder brow with this brow mousse than the Benefit one. So if you don't like the Benefit one because you think it's too natural, I would give this Clinique one a try. And I always comb through it with the brush just to make sure it's all nice and even and that all my eyebrow hairs are going the way that I want them to go. And then if you get a little messy with your eyebrow product, you can always take one of these precision Q-tips and clean it up. And then for the Stephen Klein palette, I'm going in first with the bronzer shade, and I'm just going to put that in the typical spots up on my forehead, along my jawline. And this is the MAC 135 brush. It is expensive, but I do love it. And then I'm putting it on my cheekbones. And if you kind of make this bronzer face, you can kind of get a sculpting look with a contoured look without even contouring. But I'm going to go in with the contour powder and just put that right underneath where I put the bronzer. And then I will blend them together with the other side of the brush, the one that I didn't use to put the bronzer on. I pretty much use that side to blend. And then I'm using this kind of apricot-y, peachy color on my cheeks. And sometimes I'll pat it in like this because if I rub it, it seems like the foundation and powder will move sometimes. And then I'm going with the highlighter. I'm just going to put that on the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, Cupid's bow, all that good stuff. And this highlighter is not very intense though. If you like a more intense highlighter, I would definitely bring something else with you, like one of the Laura Mercier ones, Hourglass one, Champagne Pop, something. And then I always go over it with a Duo fiber brush. It just makes it look way more natural. And I'm going in, this is the Wet n Wild Creme Brullee eyeshadow. It's probably my favorite drugstore eyeshadow, and I just put that all over the lid. And then I'm going in with the Sigma E35 and putting the bronzer shade into the crease. Just I'm building it up until it's the intensity that I want, with these circular motions and the back and forth motions. And then I just clean up the edges. Then I'll go in with the contour, and it's the same E35 brush and just not pushing as hard and just being more precise in my motion. You can get a more precise application in the crease, so there's a gradient between the contour shade and the bronzer. And then I'm putting the highlight shade on the eyelid, and this is a great trick, especially if you're traveling and you're tired. If you put a light eyeshadow on your eyelid, it really opens up your eyes and makes you look more awake. So this is a great kind of travel look or work look, make you look like awake, even maybe if you're tired. And then I blend out the edges very carefully. I'm using the same highlighter to highlight my brow bone, and that's the MAC 242 brush that I use for the brow bone and the lid. And then I'm putting the bronzer shade underneath my eyes with the Sigma E30, I think it is. And then I'll just put some of the contour shade on top of that just to deepen it up a little bit. And then I'm going in with my beloved Vincent Longo gel eyeliner in brown and the Ceta brush. I absolutely love this combo. It makes it so easy to work with, and I love this thin line. It just really defines your eyes more and makes your eyelashes look way fuller than if you don't have any eyeliner on. And just use short strokes for the eyeliner and it will turn out great. Then I'm curling my lashes and I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics Tightline. I love this product. It makes every mascara look better and you get a tightlined effect without putting eyeliner in your eye, which I'm a fan of. Then I'm using the Revlon All-in-One Mascara. This mascara had a really nice effect. I don't like the tiny brush and it did flake on me more than a lot of mascaras that I've used lately. So I would not recommend this mascara, even though it does look nice. It just flaked on me like crazy, which was a little disappointing. Then I'm going in just with the Stilla lip glaze. I'm not going to line my lips because it's travel makeup, or, you know, my husband's waiting on me and we're going to go eat breakfast and I'm going to mess up my lips anyway. I'll just throw on some lip gloss and not mess with the lip liner. And then I'm setting everything with the Maybelline setting spray. This one is just like the L'Oreal one.
So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And leave me a comment below for any tutorials you would like me to do. I've done quite a few of these kind of natural looking ones. If you want me to do like more of a smoky eye or a matte smoky eye or a different natural looking one, if you guys like this, then I will do whatever. Anyway, leave me a comment below for any suggestions if you have any. All the information for all the products that I use will be in the description box, along with all the links to my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat, and my Facebook. So be sure to check the description box, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! To review, so we're going to work out 1.5 days more per week, drink less wine, work out on the weekend.